Hey, what's up, guys? Great news. We got the Foxbody back. As you can see, it's back in my shop. Spent about 3 weeks at my friend's shop, which turned out great for me because I was actually out of the country for a couple weeks. So it turns out I had an issue with timing. I thought it was the camshaft. I knew it was timing related. I thought I had the timing right. Because in the beginning it was like completely bad to turn over. It couldn't turn over at all. I guess I put it closer to timing, but one of the phasers on the driver's side, on the left bank, it was I think it was like a tooth or two off, something like that. I said I wasn't here. That's what he told me. Turns out now it's cranking perfect. It's running. Sounds awesome. I'll get it for you running in a little bit, but first I want to give you like an update and what's next on it. So check it out. So like I said, I got it back. I've been working on it a little bit at a time. As you can see, we got boxes here. We got the Hydro Boost on it. Basically we got a 98 Cobra Hydro Boost on it. I already got it mounted out. I ran all the lines today. Kind of pain in the ass. I still gotta secure them to the firewall, but we got that done. I also got brakes installed on the front. I didn't have nothing on the front, so I got this from Rock Auto with the red calipers. These are Cobra brakes as well. Same thing like the back, they're Cobra brakes. See, I got all my lines run. I haven't secured it to the frame yet, and I'm missing the bolt to get it to the caliper. So I'm gonna get that tomorrow. It's late, so I probably won't find nothing open today, but I'll get it tomorrow. They look sweet. They really look sweet. So I got that done. Also, on the inside, I got the pedals back in place. I got the brake pedal in place. I mounted the throttle pedal. I got this here. Still got to mount it up. It's routed. It's out of the way. Everything is the way it's supposed to be inside. It looks like a car. I got the steering wheel mounted, properly mounted. So now we actually can steer this thing. Let me see. So I'll show you this side. This side, it's a little, not more complicated, but as you can see, I got the brakes on it as well. I got the brake line that goes to the back. That's all in place. This is the one from here. Turns out this fit is not gonna work for me. So I found from the old brake lines I found the right fitting, so just gotta flare it tomorrow, put it in place. It should be simple. Like I said, I need the bolt from this side as well. We got the computer mounted. So yeah, all this is done. The back side, however, that's gonna be a little more tricky because I did the coilovers on the back. So this is the old line that goes to side, so that's not gonna work no more. That's gonna go on top of the axle, and they're gonna reach, like, remember this used to be drum brakes, so they used to screw straight to the drum brakes. That's not happening no more. So let's see. Yeah, this is the one from the sides. So I'm gonna have to basically get this, cut it from here, cut it back some, and then the brake line will connect from here to the brake line, from there to the caliper. I got a new one. I don't know which one is what, to be honest with you, but I know one of these two is the center. This one is getting replaced as well because I cut it here. So this looks like to be one of the sides. This looks like a center one. So yeah, this is the center one, and this is gonna go on the other side. So it's gonna be kind of tricky because I got the coilovers in the way. So I gotta route them around that and then secure it to the axle and then to the caliper. This one already has the calipers, been there for a while, so you can see the rotors. It's all nasty. That's because it hasn't been used. But the calipers in there, new calipers are in there, so I gotta get the bolts for that as well. And then, I don't know if you can see it. Yeah, you can see. We gotta route it around that coilover and the other one on the other side. So hopefully tomorrow I'll come. I'll finish up the front brakes and mess with the back. It'll be awesome if I can get the back going. That way I can bleed the brakes and finally have brakes. I still gotta do the drive shaft. I'm figuring out what to do with that. I still gotta mount the shifter. And I gotta finish up. I got the radiator in place, but it's not secure. And I'm missing the electric fans, which I have a set of electric fans here somewhere. They are from, back there, right there. Those are from my, the blue Mustang, the 2017, which should obviously work perfectly for this. So I just gotta figure out a way to mount that to here and put the drive shaft, the shifter, brakes, and technically should move. Okay guys, so I finished up the brakes, or at least the installation and plumbing of it. I got the Hydro Boost here. That's from a 98 Cobra. And I got the Cobra brakes in the front. See, I got the lines there. And I got the, it's hard to tell. Still gotta fix up this mess with wires, but you can see the line there, and I got the other two lines here. I did it with the conversion they sell, so I didn't have to make any lines here. They send you two lines here to basically in that T-fitting back there, so you can hook up to your existing hard line, so you don't have to mess with any of that stuff. I thought that was pretty cool. So I got that done. I got this side done. Pretty much the same thing. Brake lines over there coming up. Still got to fasten them to the firewall. And I got the tape here to cover the mess of wires over there. The back, it was a little bit more tricky because this was a 4-cylinder car. I didn't know the 4 cylinders run the brake line on the passenger side. Apparently the GTs run it on the driver's side. So I had to redo the lines on the axles. As you can see, I got Cobra calipers as well. I got the brake lines, and I'm currently trying to bleed them, gravity bleed. So I did the new lines there, and let's see if I can actually see it on this side. Okay, so I don't know if you can see it, but it's hard to tell from here. But basically there's a bracket that goes on the axle, in the front of the axle. You can see the bracket, that bracket right there that holds the brake lines on this side of the axle. And then there is another bracket that you have to buy that's specifically for the the V8 models that goes on the top of that. Get your video of it. Bueno, that's the one. Okay, so I have to redo all that stuff. Basically convert it to like a V8. So from that side of the car, from this side of the car where the factory comes, I had to make a line to that new bracket I showed you on top, and then from there goes to the bracket that's to the axle, and then splits and it goes to each side. So I got that done. My lift took a crap, as you can see. I got hydraulic fluid everywhere, and I'm taking the hydraulic checks to get rebuilt. But basically, at least I finished up all the plumbing. I'm trying to, like I said, bleed him out to get all the to get the fluids out, and then I can bleed him, like, you know, pushing the brake and all that good stuff. But I'm not gonna waste time right now. I just open it up and let the brake fluid come out, and then I'll do that part. Okay, so I'm working on the fan for the radiator. That's a Fox Body 3-row radiator, and I got the adapter there for the hoses. And this SN95 fan, which I had laying around, that's why I'm using this one. Fits pretty good. I had to trim for the transmission and for the hoses. Still got to trim this one a little bit more. But the issue I'm having is it's hanging past the radiator. So I got that scrap piece of aluminum, and I think what I'm trying to do here is hook it up to the bottom of the radiator. It's this lip right here. So I'll make like an L shape, comes out of here, and then 90 degrees, and then another 90 degrees, and it kind of holds the bottom of it. And then put some bolts on the top, and that should trap the air from escaping and hold it in place. So let's see how it works. Okay, so I got it in place. Obviously it's way longer than it needs to be. Not sure how long I need it. I put some salt pepper for right now. So I'm gonna mount this again in place. And it has like a couple hooks here in the front. That's into place. Just slide it up. There. So that's where I need to make my first bend. I gotta measure how tall this is and make my second bend, so it kind of holds it in place. Or at least that's the thought. Okay, looks like I'm gonna scrap the first idea. I'm not gonna do the 290s on the edge to hold it, because it's gonna hit here. And then if I go to do it so it just gets this lip here, it's going to be way too small. So I believe what I'm going to do is I'm going to put a bolt with a nut right here on this step, and a bolt with a nut on this step here. And then the same thing is going to go here and here. And that should be able to hold it in place. And that way I don't have to bend that either. So I marked it, so I cut it straight to the edge. And then make my holes and bolt it down. Okay, so I got it. Bolt it again, cut it down, and mark where I want to do the holes. And now we're gonna use the knot inserts. Use this tool. You hook it up to a drill, put it in there, and it's amazing. So I'll show you once I get that done. Just like that. You got it into place. It should hold very nice. We're gonna do the same thing here. I'm gonna probably do the same thing here and on top as well. Okay, so we got that done. We got this side as well. Then on the inside, the upper ones, I took the self-tappers out and I put these ones in. On the top, it's already secure because of the 2 factory clamps that go here. I still think I'm gonna do one here. It's not necessary, as you can see. It's pretty steady there. But I think I'm just gonna do one here. And I might do another one there. Just for the hell of it. Why not? So, okay, we're all set. Screws there, screws there. We got cross washer. And we got this one there, one over here. And as you can see, real steady. And it's there. So I think this should work pretty good. I'm gonna mount it on the car now, see how it looks. So on the bottom fits pretty good. The upper ones, the base hits with it. Both sides. So I'm gonna have to trim that down. I'm gonna trim. So I'm holding everything with one. So I'm gonna trim these down. And I'm gonna cut them here. That should work. Same thing on this side. Just cut it here. Down. That should work. So it's the next day. Actually, like 2 days later. I finish up installing the radiator secure. Try to, as you can see, she's all bolted down. I got all my hoses connected to it. She's secure. I found out that I had a crack right here. I don't know if you can see it. There's a crack right there, so I'm losing water pressure. I got that in order already, so we're waiting for that to come. And yesterday I got hoses laying around because I was trying to find the leak, so until I got it. But yesterday we went to Miami and I actually found some wheels for the car, so I'm really happy how it's looking. I brought my helper today.
Hashtag remember me.
That's the one. And we got it mounted and got them on the car. So yeah, 0304 Cobra wheels, and she's looking sick. I love the look of it. That's exactly what I was going for. So as you can see, I got 245 17s in the front. They're needles. And I got 285. What was it? 285 17. And she's looking good. I think I might have to roll the fenders. I don't know. Like I said, we don't have the height set yet. It's but I like the way it's sitting right now, and I still got some trouble here, but I'm not sure. On the inside, we got room, no issue there. The frame up top, you can see daylight all the way around it. So we're close here. It's the only issue I might see happening, but we'll see. I guess that's after a test drive we can decide that part. But like I said, she is looking good. She's really looking good. I also got the shifter came in. I'm keeping the factory shifter, but out of a V8 car, because the one for the 4-cylinder is different. So you can see the V8 has this bracket on the bottom, so where the cable goes to it. So I had to get that done, and I got the cable for it as well, and I got the old shifter in there. Is the old shifter in there somewhere? It's right here in the back. Grab it. I'll show you that. Yep, you see, the bottom is different. Doesn't have that to hook up the transmission cable to it like that one. There you go. So
Side by side comparison.
So now we got that ready to install. I gotta replace that elbow on the front for the coolant. See if I can actually get you a better view of that. That was my fault, 100%. I drilled this. They come here with a nipple basically to hook up a hose that goes to the expansion tank that goes here. I'm not running that, so I bought this from Power by the Hour. You take it out, you drill it, you tap it, and then you tie it up. And I tied it way too much. Oh yeah, you can see the crack right there. I over tied it. Basically, that's what happened, and it cracked the elbow there. So, but I gotta replace that. I gotta hook up the wiring for the electric fan, and somewhere around here is the factory right here. This is the one from the computer. So I gotta hook up that. I gotta do the Volvo power steering, which I'm gonna do in the front. So I'm gonna try to see if I can keep my, sorry about that. So I'm gonna put it here because I'm gonna try to keep my windshield washer in place. So I do that, put the bubble pump, run the lines, wire this thing up, and drive shaft. And technically it should start and move back and forth. So we'll see about that. But yeah, she's getting there. The wheels and tires, I'll tell you, I was debating on what to do with that, and I think I got it right where I want it. These are the exact wheels that I wanted for it. So okay, stay tuned. Next couple of days should be interesting.